Hello folks, welcome back to FC United, and things are progressively going pretty well. We're still in with a chance. 70 points we've reached, which is absolutely incredible. And we're 3 points off Derby from the playoff places, and 4 from West Ham and 5 from Swansea. Wow. Ironically, we are playing Swansea the last game of the season, so it could go to that final game, or depending on the next one, really. But really, we're chasing down Derby. If Derby win, I doubt very much that we would will get into that position with Derby with a superior goal difference to ourselves. We have got 9. We've got to have like a 14-goal swing the next 2 games, providing we win. That's going to be tough. Charlton, we have got up next. They're just behind us. In fact, 10 points behind us. We're pretty much safe. We have got ourselves a guaranteed top half finish. That's for sure, which is incredible, really, to be perfectly honest. Let's have a look at the preview. We were expected to still finish bottom, 200 to 1 to win the league, but Burnley, West Ham, Crystal Palace, you would expect them to go straight back up, which they sort of are doing. Burnley, odds-on favourite to win the league, so they are doing that quite well. After our last episode, then we went on to beat Cardiff 3-1, which is pretty damn good. I'm really happy with that. Then we had a 3-1 loss to Bournemouth away from home. We took the lead and then we just couldn't hold on. Bournemouth were just far, far too good. And then we had a fantastic 3-0 victory away at Reading as well. But Cassini and Machin all scoring. So which leads us on to the last 2 games of the season, of which case we are playing at Salford City. So that'll be interesting, but it also would increase our revenue a little bit. But speaking of revenue, we're down to £1 million. We have asked the board to do something for us, and that is, if I can just find it, improved training facilities. So while we got some money in there, we might as well improve the training facilities, and we could get better training facilities. They're basic, so yeah, we're in the Championship, folks. We should not be just having basic. So hopefully with that that'll improve somewhat, and that's going to be completed in August. So it started now. So getting back to the game then, we've got our side out. Haffel is in goal. We've got Cole, Orr, Campbell and Armstrong at the back. Very solid indeed. Cassimi is going to play as the DM. We've got Dazelle and Machin in the centre of Ireland, and Ortega with Butt up front. We have been quite solid at home. It'll be interesting to see what our home form is like at the end of the season, if we get a chance to look at that as well. Well, 10 minutes in, we've had a couple of shots, nothing more. Bristol City have gone into lead. Derby have dropped out. Bristol City beaten Luton, actually. So a win is very much needed here. We have a chance here. Our first highlight, really. So they've had one, and now we've got one. The cross comes in, smashed in again, and away Charlton come. They smash it forward, and Greaves has it. Oh, great. I thought it was that as an interception, but it's not. Malcolm's away for Charlton. Great stop by Haffel in goal as well. He's played really well this season. He's really come of age, the youngster, and he's really kept us in it. Some games he has. So I'm far from pleased with what I've just seen. Can we go and demand a little bit more at the same time? We're 2 points behind Derby now. Bristol City either gone a drawing now, 1-1. So we're not that far away then. So it still could go to the final game of the season. It all depends whether Derby beat Forest. But if we can get a win, that'll help our case a little bit more. Greaves for Charlton, but he just hoofs it away, and we're going to be able to pick that one up through Armstrong. He just plays it inside to Campbell. Back to Armstrong. Nice little triangle there. Well, a little bit of a 1-2 actually, not a triangle. Lovely ball into the centre, but finds Ortega. Ortega's away on goal. Ortega's put it in. Come on! Alfonso Ortega has gone and put us 1-0 up with just under half an hour to go. That is his 15th goal of the season, I think it was. And our 2 Everton loanees are playing really well. They're they're one of our best players, aren't they? That was a motorbike going by, if you managed to pick that up. Oh, it's a great slide tackle, but Orr's just stood there, but he does get back up on it. Straight back to the goalkeeper. Well played. They've both been very inspirational, is the word I've been looking for the 2 forwards. I mean, as long as they're scoring, and we're defending quite well at the back. Ball in. The good thing is that the defenders we got at the back, they're our players. We have bought them, so you know they are under contract. If we could get another one, oh, it's just a shot, half volley, karate kick over the bar. Got a 1-0 lead at the minute. 8th position. We're level on points with 6th now, so it's There's a few teams looking for that playoff place. But if we can come away with a victory and hopefully something happens in the other games. Preferably we don't go and concede with about 15 minutes to go. So that's what we weren't expecting. We're going to have to go attacking. We've got nothing to lose at this point. I'm bitterly disappointed that we conceded there. So we'll make a couple of changes. Dick can come in for Kasimi. Taylor Hart for Ireland. Actually, yeah, Taylor Hart for Ireland. And we're going to put Butt out there. And we're going to bring Crossdale. In fact, no. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring Wright Phillips. Attack. Push him out to attack as well. And we're going to bring Zizelle in as well for attack. Let's see if we can push our players a little bit further up. Fire them up. Last chance, maybe. Dick on the edge. Dick once again. He wins it back. It's nice little triangles, but we need to be pushing forward. Zizelle, through ball. Butts on it. He's missed a sitter. He's missed a sitter. You don't expect him to do that. We may have blown it, boys. We may have blown it. Oh, no. Unacceptable. It was a win. The win was on the cards. Now to play Swansea. That's going to be a tough game. But still waiting for the other game to finish as well. Forest and Derby. Taylor Hart's out injured for 3 weeks. So that's nice. Yeah, I was a little bit angry. Conceding a goal. 1-0 up. That may have destroyed our chances of getting a playoff spot. So let's have a look. See what happens with the Forest Derby game. And Derby win 4-1. So there it is. There's our chance of playoff place. So there's no point playing the final game. I'm a little bit angry. We got to the playoff final last season. We started playing a little bit too late. We just haven't been at the races at all. Swansea final game. So what we'll do, we'll play the Swansea off camera and we'll come back to the season review. It's just been one of them seasons, hasn't it? It's just been awful. That's a little bit of a run there. That really did us in. The 3 losses on the bounce there, that really hurt us. Peterborough and Bournemouth, the 2 losses there, that's really hurt us as well. And the draw against Charlton. We'll play the Swansea game off camera. We'll be back for a review. We'll see you guys in just a jiffy. So these are the goals that appear from the Swansea game. We do win 2-1. Wright Phillips netting the first one just after 4 minutes. So what a finish that was. And then again we score once more, this time just before the half hour. Wright Phillips once again smashes it into the corner. 2-0 lead, but we do give up 1 goal on the hour though. 2-1, a little bit of squeaky bum seats time towards the end, but a 2-1 victory all the same, but clearly was not enough. So it didn't really matter this game. We don't get into the playoffs, which is really disappointing, but we played relatively well. Our home form has been absolutely fantastic. So a 2-1 victory. The table finishes like so. We finish in 9th position, 1 point off a playoff place. And ironically, if we had beaten Charlton, we could have got that playoff spot and gone into the playoffs. But again, Derby, West Ham and Bournemouth, it would have been really hard. We need to be looking for an automatic promotion place for us to even qualify. I think going through the playoffs is really, really tough, but not too bad all the same. So if we just have a look at the league table and what our stats are: 22 wins, 8 draws, 16 losses, 77 goals for, 67 against, a plus 10 goal difference. So which isn't too bad. Last season we finished in 4th spot. 110 goals we scored, 83. So we have conceded a lot less this time around, but also scored a lot less. But 81 points last season, which got us into a playoff. 81 points would have probably got us into 4th spot once again. But we have improved our conceding less. So 67 this time round. And what did we concede? 83 was it? 83 less. So we have improved somewhat. Home record, 9th. So we only lost 6 games at home. So our home record wasn't too bad. I'm sure them games were at the Salford City Stadium. So we could take heart that it wasn't at Broadhurst Park. So yeah, not too bad there in the end. Away record, just for those that are interested, same position. Exactly. Although we did concede a lot, lose a lot more games actually, to be fair. Burnley and Crystal Palace head off into the Premiership. There's Bournemouth, West Ham, Derby and Swansea into the playoffs. So let's go and move along. Let's have a look at the review. If it's going to let us have one, that is. And here we go then, end of season 2027. I think this is our 8th season overall, 3rd season in the Championship. So let's have a look at some of the new arrivals. So were they happy with Hafal? A C. I thought he played really well, Hafal. From Connor's Key as well. I thought he played really well. 22-year-old goalkeeper. Ellie Campbell. A superb buy from Everton, £10,000. He did really well. A goal. He played 19 games for us as well. 1 goal, 2 assists. Armstrong, a C+. I think he was a really, really good addition. Ortega and Seamus, but they're happy with that because we didn't have to pay any wages. But 33 goals between them, 11 more assists. Taylor Hart, which we bought on a permanent deal this time. 6 goals, 7 assists. He didn't really get much looking once Ortega and Butt moved out to the wings. Cole was a reasonably very good buy, B- at 3.9 million, 41 games ever present almost. Dazelle as well, another big buy. Cameron Stewart, who's out on loan at the moment, didn't really get a look in, but a B- all the same. And Machin as well, a B+. So relatively, they were quite happy with our signings. The season's results then, so we have got, well, we finished 9th. We know all about that. The B are very delighted with finishing the top half. I did promise him top half in the end. FA Cup, got battered by Tottenham, although we did give him a scare in the last 10 minutes. Carabao Cup, we got quite far, losing to Man City in the end. We did beat Fulham in the Premiership, Shrewsbury and Tranmere before then. But yeah, really good results there as well, not conceding much, and a very, very good performance against Man City at their ground. Moments to remember then. What have we got? The biggest win, the 5-1 win over Millwall. That's a superb result. Match to remember was the 2-1 victory over Huddersfield. Is that was in September, so it's near the beginning of the season. And the goal of the season was in the 5-1 win over Sheffield Wednesday with McGavin with a top draw. Central defender hits an effort from 20 metres. Not 20 yards, 20 metres. Finances. We've got sponsorships are up. Broadcast is down. Corporate hospitality is up. Competition prize money is down. And match day commercial and retail is up as well. Shirt sales, nearly 5,000 shirt sales. Taylor Hart, Wright Phillips, Crossdale, Dick and Cassimi. Strangely enough, not the loan players. Do we not sell loan player shirts now either? Favourite position, we went to this formation. And do you know what? It worked reasonably well. So we might adopt that one for next season. Hopefully it will serve us better this time. Maybe we just need to widen our back four a little bit, but yeah, not bad formation. It helped our goalkeeper out a lot, and we conceded a lot less goals with it as well. We can have a look at the assists. Taylor Crossdale with 9, Hart 7, Wright 7, Armstrong and a couple of others as well. But goals, where's our loans? They haven't gone home already, have they? Where's our top goal scorers? So these must be just our place, but I'm a little bit. We rotated a fair amount of the season. Our key players played a major part. Oh, is that just that's our best 11. Wasn't our best 11 clearly. Accolades then. So Cassimi is the fans' player of the season. Surprising, I thought it might have been Hafal. He also gets a young player of the season as well. Hafal is the signing of the season. Brent McGavin is a goal of the season. Seamus Butt is a top goal scorer with 18. Crossdale with 9 assists. Wright Phillips, 5 player of the match awards. He also gets the highest rating as well, 7.1. And Dazelle, 45 pass completions over 90 minutes. Hafal, most clean sheets in a season, 15. And Crossdale is our top goal scorer with 91 goals for the club. Hopefully he'll get to 100 before he goes, but we shall see. I think he's a player that we'll probably offload next season. And that is about it. I'm relatively happy with how well we've played. The season that was started off well. It kind of petered off to in the middle, and then we kind of brought it back a little bit. A little bit of hope towards the end. Just the important games that really we should have done a little bit better though. Board, I've just jumped straight into the board budget. So we're going to have a wage budget of 115,000, so that's good. So we'll have an extra £20,000, I think, a week. And our transfer budget is £3.4 million. It's not a lot, but we'll have to try and do something about offloading some players. We'll accept that as well. Dynamics, excellent. End the season meeting. Let's discuss plans for next season. It's been a long season. Hope you'll have a good break. I'm going to come back fully because I'm aiming for mid-table finish this time round. We're good enough not to be involved in relegation next season. I don't know what to say here because what are they expecting us to do next season then? So if ongoing, avoid relegation next season. That's what they're expecting us to do. Maybe we'll have a look at that then. You all deserve to be congratulated for staving off the threat of relegation. We're going to work hard to make sure we'll be clear of that next year. They're offended. Is that what we're really targeting? We'll do well to stay up. And you know, this is our third. We're going into our 4th season in the Championship. I'll just peter down to what they say. That's the reaction I wanted. Excellent. Okay, thanks everybody. Goodbye. Where do we go on season tour? Squad break. Not going to think of the camp destination. Oh wow, we're spending money. We're going to go to Portugal. We'll confirm that then. Off on a jolly. Excellent. Just have a quick look overall then. So the goals overall, 18 from Butt, 15 from Ortega, 12 from Crossdale, 11 from Wright Phillips. So that's not bad from a 4 up front. I'm really, really pleased about that as well. Taylor Hart just forever just getting injured. He really is. But there's a couple of players really we just need to offload, I think. But yeah, relatively happy with that. If we can get these in for the next season as well, that'd be pretty good. Hopefully Everton will allow them to come back to us, I think. So we're going to leave it here. It's another long season. Finances just out of interest as well. We've just got under $1 million. They are sorting out the training facilities. So hopefully we'll gain a little bit more money, I think. I hope. Otto's sacked by Cardiff as well. So he's not going to be too happy about that, is he, I guess. Right then, I hope you've all enjoyed this season. It's another disappointment that we're still in here. But we've still got a long way. I mean, I'm reckoning another couple of seasons, really, we ought to be thinking about bringing in better players in over the next 2 and then making a bash for it for the top spot. But as just out of interest, I want to have a look who is coming down from the Premiership. Southampton, Norwich and Watford get relegated. But Norwich are in the UEFA Conference League. Interesting. Man United win the league, though. 8 points clear of Chelsea. Liverpool, actually, they say they win the league. I think they have won the league, haven't they? 9 points. They need another point, so not quite winning it yet, but they look odds on to win it, though. So still a long way to go there. And if we have a look who's coming up from League One. So we just have a quick look there. Crewe and Ipswich are coming up from League One. There's Sunderland, Wigan, Oxford and Fleetwood all fighting for a playoff spot there as well. So we're going to leave it there then. We finished a disappointing 9th, but on a whole where we were predicted to finish. Again, we're a top half team. I think we're definitely a championship team. We just need to try and get into that top half, that top 6, and then fight for the... we need to be in the top 6 constantly, and we were close. We just missed out by a point. That disappointing draw against Charlton really messed things up for us. It doesn't really matter. We've gave it a good go. Again, 74 points. We've done relatively well. We just need to cut out the silly losses, concede less goals, and just improve the team a little bit more this season. Right, if you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more on YouTube channel, please subscribe. So click that notification button as well. We're ready for season 4 in the Championship. Season 9, I think it is now. This is real stumbling block now, this Championship. Trying to get out of here is going to be really, really tough. So until next time, folks, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.